All right, y'all, let's get into it. So, divine guidance, love, and clarity is my intention with tarot. My name is MJ. I'm the founder of All to Love. Ooh, we like this. This is wishes fulfilled, good luck, feeling good about ourselves, feeling good about our accomplishments, and very much being emotionally mature and or emotionally resilient, or simply being able to emotionally really honor the life that we've lived in fullness. It is an autonomous card. It's a happily single kind of card as well. Divine guidance and loving clarity. Here we are, June 17th. We are in radical, wild times. And of course, from a lot of us, spiritual human beings over here, we are endeavoring to have an open heart, full of compassion for the entirety of humanity, that we can overcome these atrocities and horrors and the warring, and really mature ourselves as a species, right? To have greater empathy and compassion, to recognize our shared planet Earth, and to not in any way, shape, or form resort to violence and stealing and things like that. So yeah, divine guidance, loving clarity for the heart-led human beings, that we may indeed be guided in freedom to pioneer a better world for the totality. As from the quantum perspective, we are one, my lovers, one body of the Christ. Look, 9 and 9. So feeling good, divine guidance, loving clarity. Here we are, June 17th. So yeah, the next, still we're in this squaring stuff going on in the chart. So yeah, we're seeing these volatilities and, or you know what I mean, volatile reactions from our governments. That's going to spike the fear in a lot of people. And it is my sincerest prayer for the people that are being oppressed and warred upon. The Alta Love perspective, of course, is to boycott corporation, to endeavor to set up our own communities, grow our own food, and love ourselves. In a sense, becoming loving and peaceful is one of the most radical things we can do in a world that would have you stifled and in survival via a continual fearful propaganda, right? So reclaiming our own mind, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. It's inner work, right? It's self-study. It's doing all that holla shazam that often people want to make fun of, or make one feel maybe selfish for endeavoring greater spiritual autonomy. But indeed, it's a psychological spiritual warfare as much as we're warring on the planet. So reclaiming your personal sovereignty is really about owning your mind. Divine guidance, loving clarity. That goes along with doing the deep and painful emotional work, right? Owning our experience, because we're the ones having the experience, as painful as that is. And yet we can all use the soothing band-aid of compassion to see ourselves through to the other side of that emotional turbulence that I think is just part of the human experience, especially in these times, maybe in all the times. It's one thing, we're witnessing history, but we've always, in every single generation, they reckons some sort of evolution. For a lot of us, it's the revolution of our own consciousness to heal the ancestral lineage and to stand in your spiritual cosmic sovereignty, but also as an embodied planetary being. So still mastering the material world, but via divine grace, not manipulative tactic. There's no contact, so there's something, there's a stagnation here. We're getting into the reading, all right, you guys? So the Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands reversed, no contact, Page of Sword. Somebody might be wanting to send you a message, which is why some of you might be anticipating receiving a message, but the message is not coming. Why not? What's going on? No contact, no message coming through here. Why not? This is something to do with a circle of friends for a lot of you. There seems to be a closing of a chapter. I'm looking at the Ten of Sword upright. There's a cat over here on the bed. Yes, Banana. What's going on, girl? So, the world is a completion cycle. This looks like a... Part of me thinks there's like a breakup with you and a group of friends. So there's a group of people... Maybe they like to party, maybe they like to go out and drink, maybe they like to do things that you have been distancing yourself from, perhaps. And the completion is maybe even being ignored, or like some kind of no contact situation. What's more? There would have been, straight up, like very simply, people that like to drink a lot or binge drink or party in a way that you were finding really draining. Temperance in the reverse. So you were getting pulled down or not quite resonating, and maybe you said something, or it could be that it's gone both ways, that you've been distancing yourself, but then this group of people have also done things that warrants that distance, and or maybe didn't invite you out last time, or something has just come to a completion. Like, yeah, okay, these people are fine, but I just don't resonate with the vibratories anymore. Like, I don't really want to go party with them, so we're good. And this is serving your cycle of completion. This would be a deeply karmic, you know when you know, right? Like, these readings aren't for everybody. Any reader out there on any level knows that we're just doing general readings to promote our services, right? So if you're resonating with the energies, that can be a prompt to book a private reading. FYI, I don't reply to DMs. You have to go through the website to make bookings, all right, my lovers? There's been too much random stuff through the DM world, so nor do I ever send DMs, okay? Just saying. We put out the free readings to share the services, and of course I do sell products as well, and a book, online courses, there's a Patreon community, blah blah. Let's get back into this. So temperance, this would be, again, a group of people that drain. They're not horrible people, it's not like that, but there's a dissonance in your rising, like your ability to be centered and focused and connected. You're like, I think I need to make a change. And I think part of the change is distancing myself from these people that celebrate or get together. And maybe it's not the drinking factor. Maybe these are a group of people that like just gossip all the time, or they get up in their little group and you have just not been feeling it. So you've not been in communication, or they've not been in communication, and you are breaking free. You're stepping outside of the group to close the chapter. This is definitely a big culmination cycle. No more. I don't feel it. I'm not digging on it. Don't want to hang out with these people no more. And I'm just gonna luxuriate in the void for a moment or two. Hang out in this closed circle, because you are looking back. You're like, I think I'm good, right? Also, there's no communication, but that could be you not replying to a text, not wanting to engage in this circle anymore. Let's just get a few more cards. That's right. You're creating opportunities by doing this. FYI, you and the World card, and then with the Two of Wands, you're generating opportunities where you've got the world in your hand. Now what? What are you going to do? Where are you going to go? I feel like some of you are either waiting for or wanting some message to come through. It could be about love. There's the Two of Cups, right? Two people intertwining their roots with one another and come together in a greater union. It is in the upright. So for some of you, maybe there's somebody you want to send a message to, or you're like anticipating a message coming in. There's two, double two. So this is definitely really positive, you guys. Devil reverse. You're definitely closing out chapters of, you could say, codependency, or just negative involvement, right? The gossip, the party, whatever is not serving you, you're choosing greater equanimity and opportunity for yourself. This is actually a really positive reading, you guys. Have a great day. I look